Your Excellency the Governor, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, represented from the Kenya Athletics Association, represented from the county government, members of Stanbic Bank, members of the media, from the private sector, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and welcome. You know, when you come for these events, they always write a speech for you and they tell you must say this. So, so you have to follow the speech which they've written and all the things they've seen there. Thank you very much for inviting us today, and it's quite exciting for us to be here today. First of all, congratulations, Madam Governor and Deputy Governor. It's excellent to see you there. Also, more importantly, Stanbic fully supports women, so it's nice to see a woman leader. So we really are excited to see you here. So thank you very much. As you see, my team, I'm the only man in the team, so I'm also quite outnumbered in my own capacity as well. Stanbic has been in Kenya for over 100 years, and we're really excited that we are here to work with you and to partner with you in this journey. Our purpose is Kenya is our home, we drive a growth, and would like to, as part of that demonstration of that journey, would like to thank you very much for allowing us to partner with you to grow Kenya. Because we believe that the private sector has to partner with government, and we have to work together in collaboration as we look at fulfilling the aspirations of Kenya and achieving Vision 2030. So we are with you as a county and would like to celebrate this occasion with you as part of growing Kenya, in particular growing Nakuru County. In our journey, we've worked with a number of initiatives that we see are growing Kenya, and here we want to look at particularly about our initiative around women and the work that we've done through our proposition for Dada, in particular some of the markets that we have here. And we've trained a number of SMEs, and I know we've trained nationally over 50,000 SMEs in digital skills through Future in Digital. Of these, 11,000 have actually been trained in Nakuru. We have a number of young people who have been trained in Nakuru, and I think, like I was telling you the other time, I know that a couple of them have gotten jobs. 2 of them are working for an Australian company, sitting in Nakuru, doing coding for them through these initiatives. And we would like to continue this sort of work that we have done in supporting you. In partnership with the Nakuru County, we have also been able to finance small businesses impacted by COVID by giving them small loans, which are at 2% per annum, which is an administrative fee. I mean, I can assure you that's the cheapest loan you ever get from any bank in Kenya, at 2% per annum. And this is really to support small businesses so that they can have an opportunity to grow, but also to support the work that they are doing. We've also screened over 10,000, mainly women, for cancer during this period. We've also realized that cancer is one of probably the silent killers that we've seen. I know we've been talking of COVID, but I think cancer is one of the issues that we really need to deal with as we all look at it. Every time, I can assure you, if we ask here, will you know someone who has been either through cancer or is going through cancer at this point in time? It's one of the biggest challenges that we're facing as a country. And we feel that that's something that we need to address and to attack. And my appeal here is, we have seen a lot of women coming for these screenings, but men, please, you are letting us down. We also want to see you coming up, and I'm going to have a champion one of these days. And when a deputy governor, my next trip here, I'll be asking you to champion with me how we get men to come and be screened for cancer, prostate cancer. I think it's a big challenge for a lot of us, and something that we need to feel we need to do. As we look at some of these events, we also look at sports, and that's something that we are quite keen about. Our journey in sports has been quite long. We initially started to support the Eldoret Marathon, and we did it for 2 years in 2018, 2019. And then, of course, we were also the sponsor for the National Rugby Sevens, which we also did for 2 years. And then eventually we felt we need to look at how do we create a more long-term sustainable relationship in marathon. And Nakuru County was a natural one for us because of a number of reasons. One, I think the county and the people in Nakuru welcomed us when we came with the proposal, and they're very excited. Two, we also saw this place as unique in the sense that Nakuru has the scenery, as I think has already been alluded to, but also it is a natural and a focal point for the rest of the country to be able to come down to Nakuru. If coming down from Nairobi is just 1.5 hours away, to come down from even Kisumu, you can come down here, even Mombasa, you can come down here. So we found that it was a natural place which also has capacity to handle large crowds in terms of hotels and other things. In addition to, of course, the natural scenery. When you come here, you don't just run, but there are a whole lot of other things. You can go to the crater, you can go all over. Even this morning when I came around here, I was just walking around the city. The city itself is a tourist attraction. You can walk around here and enjoy it. So we're quite excited that we could be part of this journey and to work with the county around this. So we are excited to come here and do the second version of the marathon that we started last year. And we would, of course, want, as we say, to see this marathon not just grow from just being a county marathon, but become a national marathon and ultimately an international marathon. It is said for us that Kenyan runners are known worldwide for winning marathons. I mean, just last week, we had the Boston Marathon and we had Kenyan winning. We had the other week Berlin, we had the other week London. And yet we don't have an international marathon back home. I think it's important that we actually start to create the foundations for building an international marathon where we can also attract other international runners to come here. So the timing of this marathon, end of November, is very deliberate and intentional. That by that time, the international marathon season is over and all our runners are back home. They can participate in their own marathon. So the last event they will do for the year is to run in the International Nakuru Marathon. That's what we are hoping to see. So as we start looking forward and looking at this support, we're excited that you have come in and you are very enthusiastic to support this marathon. You have taken your time to grace this occasion to join us, and you're looking at commitment to support and to work with Stanbic as we continue to grow Nairobi. We are aligned with your vision for this county. We are committed to supporting you and to work with you. And in Stanbic, I can assure you, you have a solid, formidable partner. And I believe that a strong brand that can be able to match Nakuru's strong brand too. So thank you very much. We're excited about this, and we would like to continue to work with you and to support with you. And we're excited that we've got business representatives here. I think last year we had a lot of business support. We'll thank you very much for coming out in numbers to support us, and we will continue to work with you to support you and to ensure that we see growth in this city. So in conclusion, we would like to say thank you, asante sana. We are grateful and we will work with you. We always say that the Nakuru Marathon, I know some other counties use words like the home of champions and so on. For Nakuru, we say the future home of champions. Thank you very much.